morning. Thank you for joining us for our morning motivation presented by the FBC Ministerial staff.
My name is Minister Terry Scott, coming to you with some words of encouragement. I want to talk to you about leaving it all on the field. Leaving it all on the field is an expression you often hear in the sports world. It means give it everything you got so you don't have to look back after the game and say, I could have played better. It means having no regrets. That is the mentality of an athlete. Living for Christ should cause us to have that same type of attitude as we live in this world from day to day. The athlete is expected to empty oneself out in competition. Players are told to leave it all on the field. No need in taking their talent back home, keeping it on the bench, or leaving it in the locker room. Why? Why have talent that you don't use? Talent that others can benefit from. Our spiritual lives can be viewed the same way. Someone once said that one of the richest places in the world is the cemetery. Why? Because so many have died while failing to reach the full richness of his or her potential. Some have died with the ability to do great things, died not using the God-given talent they were born with. These have failed to leave it all on the field, or simply put, they died failing to leave it all in the earth. Are you fully committed to leaving it all on the battlefield for Christ? At the end of his life, Paul confirmed how he played and finished the game of life. In 2 Timothy 4 verse 7, I have fought a good fight, I've finished my course, I've kept the faith. Paul had that athletic mentality. An athlete who plays with gusto for the coach is said to have left it all on the field. Likewise, a believer who lives fully committed to Christ can be called one who left it all on the field for the kingdom. Coaches select athletes, but God saves believers to leave it all on the field. Jesus, by his life, left it all on the earth before going to the cross for us. He is the prime example of finished work with nothing else left to do. That is why his words, "It is finished," is so meaningful to mankind. As a believer, you've got what it takes, but it will take everything you've got by leaving it all on the field for Christ. John 12:25. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. Even in leaving it all on the field, there can still be a part of you that questions a thought or an action. One in your mind that you think could have changed the outcome of a situation. But when leaving it all on the field for Christ, there will be no question about the need to pray or about the call that God has on your life. God the Father positioned us to leave it all on the field. For in John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. He who is everything sent everything so you and I can have everything. Then Jesus, who is everything, came and took everything, that is, all of our sins, upon himself. He left it all on the field by taking all our sins to the cross. As the athlete on the field expended their every energy, Jesus on the cross expended his very life. The athlete on the field gives it his very all because of the love of the game. Jesus on the cross gave his life because of his love for man. Man, the athlete, had to be trained to leave it all on the field. Jesus was destined to leave it all on the cross. The athlete leaves it all on the field in competition to win. But Jesus laid it all on the cross as propitiation for man's sin. I encourage you to leave it all on the field for Christ. He gave it all for you to give it your all. Leave it all on the battlefield for Christ. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for another moment of inspiration. It is our prayer that you have been motivated, encouraged, and inspired by today's word.